Hello, good morning children. How are you all? Today we are going to learn new chapter, that is chapter 16, safety rules. Accidents can take place anywhere at any time, but we are careful and follow simple safety rules. We can avoid accidents easily. Let us study about some safety rules which we have to follow in our daily lives. So here children, look at the screen. You can see here one box and many things. In each group, circle the things that can harm us. So here, different groups are given. So in the first group, which is danger, can you tell children? Yes, it is blade. Then next group, there is a knife, isn't it? So that is very danger, you should not take. Then next group, you can see a scissors there, isn't it? So that also small children should not take. Then next, you can see there fire. You don't go near the fire. Then next, you can see there a switchboard, isn't it? That also should not touch. So all these things you can round. Staying away from danger is called safety. Yes, if we are safe, go away from danger. There are many ways in which we can get harmed if we are not careful. It is important to live safely and follow safety rules. So children, there are many ways in which we can get harmed if we are not careful. So what we should do? We should always very careful, very alert. When dangers are there near to us, we should be very alert. It is very important to live safely and follow safety rules. So if we follow safety rules, we can avoid many dangers and we can be safe. So at home, let us see at home what are things we should do not to get any harm. Let us see. We should not play with things like, see here on the picture so many things are given. So we should not play with all these. See some examples are given here. Scissors, knife, blade, switches and wires, medicines, matchsticks. All these things we don't use when we play or for any purpose. Small children, as a small children, you should not use all these things. If you want use of any items from here, you can ask your parents or your elders. With their help, you can take it. Okay, children. And next, we should not touch the following things with wet hands. See, that also very important, children, like iron box or an oven, a geyser, a toaster, all these things you should not touch with your wet hand. Okay. See on the screen you can see. So you should not touch all these things with your wet hand. If you touch, you may get shock. Okay, children. We should always put away our toys after playing with them. So as a children used to play after playing. Next, at school. So we learned what you should do. Now let us see what we should do at the school. We should not push each other on the stairs or while boarding the school bus. So here children, don't push. Always children, especially when you stand on a queue or when you go out from the classroom, you used to push each other, isn't it? It's very danger. Don't push each other, children. Okay, you may get hurt. Then next, we should always walk in a queue. So very slowly follow the queue and walk. And we should not push each other on a swing or a slide. We should always wait for our turn. So when you go to park or playground, don't push each other. And also for swimming and all, don't push, wait for your turn to come. So when your turn comes, you can swim. Okay. So instead of that, some children we can see pushing each other. So when you do that, some may get an injury or hurt. So don't do that way. Then next, we should never stand in front of a swing. Always stand at the back. So that was very important, children. When someone is swinging, don't go and stand in front of a swing. If you want, you can stand in a side or at the back. Then next, we should always throw waste in a dustbin. That was very, very important, children. You can see always peels of the banana or oranges or like that fruits on the road or in the park. So don't do like that. Throw it in a dustbin. Otherwise, you may slip. So that's all you have to follow in the school. Then next, safety rules on the road. So we need to be very safe on the road. That also very important. So how we should behave on the road. We need to be very safe on the road. Never try and walk alone on the road. Always take an adult with you. So never go alone. So whenever you go out, call your parents or any elders. We should not play or run on the road. So we can see many children, they play on the road, but it is very dangerous, children. So don't play on the road. We should never keep our hands or other body parts outside the window when traveling in a moving car or a bus. So that was very important. When you go somewhere in the vehicle, especially by car or bus, don't keep your hands or head outside. We should always cross the road with an adult. So if you want to cross the road, you have to hold the hands of any adult. It is important to follow safety rules if we want to stay safe and away from harm. So children, follow all the safety rules, then dangers won't be there. You can save. So once again I will tell you children, safety rules on the road. We see many vehicles on the road while going to school or any other place. Care should be taken where vehicles and traffic is concerned. So always follow the safety rules. We should always walk on the footpath. We should always keep to our left while walking on the road. We should not dance, play, sing, or even talk while walking on the road. So that is very important, children. When you dance or when you play on the road, you won't hear the sound of the vehicles. So should not do all this. In cities, there are traffic signals. We should follow the traffic signals. We should cross the road carefully, not hurriedly. We should cross the road only when the signal is red. Before crossing the road, we should look to our right side, left, and again our right side. Then only we have to cross. If there is a zebra crossing, then we should cross only at the zebra crossing. Okay, children. So wherever you see zebra crossing, especially we can see it is in big cities and towns. So you have to cross only on zebra crossing. While traveling in any vehicle, we should not put our hand, head, or any other body parts outside the window. We must always get in or get out from left side of the car, taxi. Okay. We should never get into or out from a moving bus. So whenever the vehicle should stop properly, completely, then only you have to get down from a vehicle or get into a vehicle. First you have to see whether it is stopped completely or not. Okay, children. So it is very important to follow safety rules. So if you want to stay safe and away from harm. So if we follow all the safety rules, then we won't get any injury or any accident. We can save our life or we will be safe enough. Okay, children. So read this chapter 2-3 times. You can read and learn the spellings. Okay, children. Then next class, next page we take next class. Okay, children. Thank you.